A child of 5, if properly instructed, can as really believe as anyone. And I saw that if there was any truth in his statement, that there was a door of opportunity lying open before us that we were not entering at all, for I knew of no one at that time who was leading small children to Christ. But finally, when I could not get away from the conviction that I should do something about it, I decided to make an experiment. I decided to lead some children to Christ and then watch them and see whether there was any evidence of their being regenerated. And I knew that the members of my church would not believe in what I was doing, and so I attempted to do this secretly. We had quite a large Sunday school and a good many children who were attending Sunday school from non-Christian homes. I gave them the gospel as simply and as thoroughly as I knew how to, and then led them to a definite acceptance of Christ. Now, I didn't try children of 5 years old. That was too much for me. The children that I dealt with were 9, 10, 11, and 12, and that was going a long way for me in those days. I did keep this much of a record, that I dealt with 21 children before I was convinced. And what finally convinced me was that I had led 2 little girls, 9 to 11, to Christ, whose father was an infidel and whose mother had never attended church. I led these little girls to Christ. The mother of these 2 little girls came to church. And the first invitation that was given, she was the very first one to accept Christ. I went to her and said, "Would you mind telling me what has influenced you to come to Christ?" And she said, "The changed lives of my 2 little girls." And that's what started me in child evangelism.